In this context, I would just like to reply with a famous proverb, which is used in UP and Bihar, particularly Eastern UP and Bihar, which fits for Congress. आग लगे हमारी झोपड़िया में हम गाय मल्हार. So that's what you are unable to understand. You contested 70 seats and you are having just 19 and still you are trying to give someone. Okay, no problem. I just want to say that if you look in the last several years, what has happened to your party and how committed and focused is our leadership. Amit Shah ji has visited West Bengal even when the Bihar election were not over. And Prime Minister has categorically given a clear signal, what Sapan Das Gupta ji had said, about that now prepare for West Bengal. एक मिनट के लिए भी कोई आराम करने के लिए नहीं बैठना है. So that is the fundamental difference. That's why I said our party is always in the mission mode, and Prime Minister is one of the inspiring force at present from the topmost level, which energize the cadre.
Okay, so we
have
have
words and action.
We have poetry and prose flowing, and we have Pawan Verma here as well. He's written a book or two and knows a thing. I'm sure he's wanting to dive straight in and join this mushaira that's warming up. Pawan bhai, Irshad.
No. Actually, I wasn't planning to narrate poetry, but I want to just make two serious points. You see, yes. Prime Minister in his speech hit out at entitlement politics. I think when he spoke of dynasties, and it's very clear to make that distinction, that if a progeny of a politician follows in the footsteps of his or her father or mother, you cannot really raise an objection. Many civil servants join what their parents did. Many people in media follow in the footsteps of their parent. What is wrong is the assumption that the helm of the party, merely by the accident of birth, will remain within a family as an ordained decision. That is wrong. And I think that is what he meant by Parivarvad. When entire parties
no, but this seems to me like a very thaka hua debate, Pawan Verma. We had this debate in 2014. It's 2020. If that is that's the question that the opposition is still being asked, then they simply don't get it. And whether it's Bihar or the Lok Sabha elections or anything else, they're tone deaf. They're not listening to what the voters of India, the citizens of India are telling them.
And also I just want to add, if I may, that it's not only about the single-minded focus of the BJP that we have seen. They have a formidable electoral machine which they deploy. What the opposition needs to do, even if they don't immediately the very next day after Bihar start planning Bengal or do it sufficiently in advance, please look into strategies, organization, party workers, grassroots reach out, messaging, communication. All of these are absent. So it's not only about the fact that the BJP is constantly preoccupied with the next goal as far as political power goes. It's an entire spectrum that needs to be seen.
Does this add, Swapan Das Gupta, fuel to the BJP's plane for West Bengal? The fact that you won in Bihar, and therefore whether it's workers in West Bengal or voters in West Bengal would be enthused. If they suffered a defeat, that would have been a psychological setback. There are some TMC fence-sitters who are flirting with the idea of jumping ship. They may have had to think again. Does this make it slightly easier? Because it reflects there's anti-incumbency and it shows that the BJP has some wind at its tail.
Well, I think certainly, all the members of the BJP or the supporters of the BJP or those who are looking to the BJP in West Bengal are completely enthused by the fact that you managed to win this election despite difficulties, despite enormous difficulties. And I think the more important thing which is there, and I think that came out in the Prime Minister's appeal, and I think that's come out in various appeals by Home Minister Amit Shah, that in West Bengal, we need the broadest possible alliance against Mamata Banerjee, against the 10-year rule of Mamata Banerjee. And the difference is that while the alliance in Bihar was crafted out by smaller parties, etc., In West Bengal, what we are likely to see is the coming together of various people under the broad umbrella of the Bharatiya Janata Party. And I think in West Bengal, the electoral battle is going to be much cleaner in the sense, it's going to be much clearer, not cleaner, clearer in the sense it's going to be more or less